Let's get that out of the way. I'm here. What would you say to me if I offered you a health insurance plan that saved you up to 27% and allowed you the flexibility to work wherever you wanted? Would you sign up for my plan? If Americans were guaranteed healthcare under a national program, we would all get to appreciate those savings and increase equity of access. Every one of us would be able to get our healthcare for less money. Studies have found that we would save in year one between 3 and 27%. These savings would come from lower administration and lower drug prices. Under our current system, we pay for this big, wasteful insurance bureaucracy. We pay for buildings filled with white collar managers whose job it is to make sure that our claims get rejected. Things have gotten better since we passed the America Cares Act, also known as Obamacare, but we still stand at 8% uninsured today. So we're doing a lot better, but not good enough. Beyond that 8%, you got to wonder how many people out there have insurance but still can't afford to get the health care that they're already paying for. So the America Cares Act was a step in the right direction, but too many still lack access or can't afford what they're currently paying for. Access is still determined by how much money is in your bank account and who do you work for. Why is that? Those things have nothing to do with your healthcare needs. The reason why is because healthcare is given out based on the profit motive and not about need or desired health outcome. And those are the wrong motives. In early 2020, a survey by Bankrate.com found that one-third of Americans avoided medical care in 2019 due to the costs. And that's crazy to me. It just shows that the current system is not working. It shows that many people have insurance and still don't go. Think about how many people out there are currently paying into the system, and when they finally need something like a hernia surgery, they discover that they can't afford their $3,000 copay, or diabetics that choose to pay their rent first and keep a roof over their head and discover that they can't afford their insulin for a whole month, putting their health at terrible risk. And these are people paying into the current system. So critics of universal healthcare will tell you that if we put in universal healthcare, it'd create a long wait, because all these extra people would be trying to see the doctor at the same time. Critics will also say, under the current system, maybe I get healthcare, I have a doctor. I don't know why that other person can't afford a doctor, but they must be irresponsible or something, or else they would be able to afford it just like me. Critics will also say that universal healthcare is going to make everything more expensive and my business will be less competitive because I'm going to have all these costs that my international competitors won't have. So what I would say to those people is under a current system, there's people who don't even have the luxury of waiting. They don't get to go at all. And under our current system, if you don't have insurance, you avoid seeing the doctor until something goes very, very wrong with your health. And then eventually you get hauled into the emergency room by an ambulance. At that point, you do get treated, and that treatment is very, very, very expensive. So we're already paying for the uninsured in the form of higher premiums because believe me, those hospitals and doctors do get paid. American businesses are already paying more for healthcare than their international competitors. And by that, I mean, our international Western European competitors, they don't pay for healthcare at all because healthcare is paid for by through taxes over there. And then internationally, Americans pay more for healthcare than anyone else. And it's because of the way we're doing it. So things will only improve under a different system. Under a single payer Medicare for all system, we will be able to lower our costs and allow all Americans to receive care no matter what their job is or their income. I believe that healthcare should be free at the point of use, like police and fire services. So if your house catches on fire, the fire department doesn't pull out their credit card reader and ask you to pay them. They're already paid based on the taxes. And, whoever needs the fire put out, they're going to go and put it out. So the step one is getting rid of the private insurance. Those guys are just here to make money off of our terrible national healthcare implementation. We need a well-funded and free at the point of use healthcare system that will allow us to live happier and healthier lives and reduce inequities. Economists on both sides of the debate agree that universal healthcare will save us money in year one. There's a lot of different variations on systems, but the key similarity is that they're paid through taxes and healthcare will be given to all who need it. Healthcare will be given out on the basis of need, finally, and not how much money we make. Implementing healthcare is a political problem, so we need to find a political solution. Visit the website of your federal representatives or senators and find out if they support universal healthcare. If they do, support them, and if they don't, vote them out. Make it known that by emailing your representative, you let them know in that email that you want universal healthcare and you want them to vote for it. And you're going to vote for them based on if they support it or not. Thank you so much. And that concludes my speech.